Have you ever felt like you're running a race you don't remember signing up for? A race where the finish line keeps moving and you're surrounded by competitors instead of companions? If you do, you're not alone. Welcome to the paradox of the 21st century, a world more connected, yet more isolating than ever before. Let's talk about the air we breathe, not the oxygen, but the digital ether. Social media, our global village square, was meant to bring us closer. Instead, it often builds walls. We scroll through curated highlight reels, comparing our behind-the-scenes struggles with everyone else's public victories. This constant comparison is a breeding ground for envy and anxiety, a quiet toxicity that damages our self. We're performing for an invisible audience, polishing our digital masks until we forget the face beneath. And what about love? Not just romantic love, but the fundamental human connection that makes us feel seen and valued. In our relentless pursuit of individual success, the hustle culture that glorifies burnout, we've started treating relationships like transactions. We network, not connect. We value what people can do for us rather than who they are. Empathy becomes a resource we can't afford to spend, and vulnerability is a liability. We've become islands, mistaking self-sufficiency for strength, forgetting that humans are, by nature, a social species. We need our tribe. This fierce individualism is fueled by a societal narrative that champions competition above all else. From a young age, we're ranked, graded, and sorted. Life is framed as a zero-sum game. For me to win, you have to lose. This mindset pits us against each other in our careers, our social circles, and even in our search for happiness. It creates a society that is efficient, perhaps, but deeply unkind. It's a system that leaves us feeling perpetually insecure, as if we're always one step away from being replaced or left behind. But here's the hopeful truth. We are the architects of this society, and what we build, we can choose to redesign. What if we started a quiet rebellion? A rebellion of authenticity? What if we dared to post our failures alongside our successes? To show our true, unedited selves? What if we consciously chose collaboration over competition at work, celebrating collective success? What if we reclaimed connection? It starts small, putting the phone away when you're with a loved one, truly listening instead of waiting to speak, asking a neighbor how they're really doing, sharing a moment of vulnerability with a friend, and holding space for theirs. These are not grand gestures, but they are the threads from which a stronger social fabric is woven. It's about rediscovering the we in a world obsessed with me. It's not about rejecting ambition or technology, but about wielding them with more wisdom and heart. It's about choosing empathy as our default setting. It's about having the courage to be kind, in a world that often rewards the opposite. The race doesn't have to be a race at all. It can be a journey, a shared journey, where we learn to run alongside each other, sometimes even carrying each other when the path gets rough. That's not a toxic society. That's a community. And it's a future worth building together.